Hello, friends and lovers. Welcome back to How Many Dudes. Let's get another run started here, shall we? I just want to find some more new dudes here on tier 1. That way we could potentially use them in the higher tiers later on. Let's get going. Let's just find some more new stuff, shall we? You know how these are all these runs start. Let's speed up a few toddlers and get going here. Some cool strategies y'all have given me. Sometimes around specific dudes. But one of the ones I kind of would like to try is... no star, undiscovered. So we could take any 3 of these. Saving money for the investment dude. So basically, you only buy a relic if you feel like you really need it. And maybe at the beginning of the run, you often do. But yeah, let's take a look here, shall we? Construction dude, which I've never seen. Hammer toss. When he deals direct damage, he has a 20% chance to toss the hammer at a nearby enemy. Damaging for 50% of his attack power and taunting for 3 seconds. Very much so a tank, huh? You have a bit more max HP, but that's about it. The Lich. 70% of his incoming damage gets stored in his thralls instead. Every 3 seconds, the stored damage is expelled onto them as true damage. If it is fatal, the thrall is healed for 50% HP and gains a stack of Revenant. Oh, the dude type below the Lich on the roster is the thrall. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I understand. So you'd want to give this to someone who, kind of heals. You also got the assassin dude. So you will taunt on your own. You sound cool, though, right? Can we agree? Although you don't do much right now. No, you do not, my friend. You have a bit more HP than average. Stored in his thralls. Onto them true damage. If it is fatal, the thrall is healed. This sounds quite good early on for me. Am I crazy? You're going to be thralled, which is kind of bad. So there's the black damage. But won't you get healed instead? Yeah, there it goes. Instead of dying. If I understand it correctly. If I am. All dudes have a 15% chance when taking damage to heal. Never been a big fan of knuckle bones. I don't actually love any of these personally. What do you think? We could use some healing early on. That is for sure. Hold on, I gotta read this again. Store damage expelled onto them as true damage. If it is fatal, the thrall is healed for 50% HP and gains a stack of Revenant. Now, what is Revenant? Granted it to a dude when a Lich dude deals fatal damage to him through his enthrall, grants a stacking 10% attack power and 10% cleave for the rest of the battle. Gotcha. Okay. That's fine then. Do. So you still died because I think you just took too much, right? We got the dentist dude. We got the mutant dudes. We got the general dudes. Commands a random dude of the dude type immediately below him on the roster to taunt up to 3 nearbys. I'm not in love. When the dentist dude deals direct damage, he injects a random dude with a Novocaine. For 5 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. Each stack Novocaine prevents 3% of incoming damage. Maybe. Floofballs. His direct damage has a 50% chance to create a floofball that heals for 100% of his attack power. And he attaches it to a roster dude in danger, and it bursts as needed. But you're a healer. And something tells me we should take a healer. Agreed. You actually have a lot of run speed, too. Never seen mutant dudes. Sick. Okay. I don't know if I should actually swap here. Maybe we shouldn't have anything enthralled right now. I'm not really sure. No, don't die, my man. Oh, okay, yeah. Floofball came through, I think, there. All right, looking good, then. Let's get another mutant dude in here, then. Let's get our free dude juice. So, yeah, again, I don't know. I kind of don't want... to buy too much stuff here. Buy anything, potentially, if we feel comfortable. But it's early on in the run, and I don't know if I do. I think I'm going to take 5% toughness, 1% regen. I think the beginning of the runs is often the hardest whenever I've played, as of recently. But now, looking at this is looking like it's going somewhere, right? I think we might be able to handle this. Take another Lich dude for now. No, I'm going to take another mutant dude instead, actually. Okay. Gets stored in his thralls. So if you spread out, if you have more mutants there, the thrall gets spread out? If I'm understanding it correctly. What's the cooldown on the thrall? Like the killing thing. Manager dudes, mummies, and Spartans. I could take any of these three. When battle starts, the manager dude chooses 4 non-manager dudes as interns. He copies and stores 15% of all damage they deal and expels it onto his chosen micromanaged target. Okay, all direct damage he deals generates an equal amount of doom that gets stored on the target. When the target's HP drops below its doom level, the curse triggers. I actually kind of want to try that one. You're also undead. This one just kind of sounds cool to me. You don't deal a lot of damage as of right now because you kind of deal double damage in a sense with the doom, it sounds. So I kind of want to try La Mummy. Let's go, buddy. Still on the mutant dudes, which is good. And I probably just want to keep grabbing some more mutant dudes if I were to guess. Don't die, my friend. Close one. Try to spread out the dam. Yes, let's go. So maybe I could do no relic at the next shop then, for instance. Things seem to be looking okay. Potentially handleable. Mutant dudes, of course, are doing the most damage done. My best damage dealer is my plain dude on a dude-by-dude basis. How sound is that? Yeah, we don't really have any damage dealers here, do we? Well, I think Mummy Dude will count long-term. I think so. I don't know who to recruit here first. I'll go Mummy. All dudes gain some attack power when dude gets knocked out. When a dude takes damage. Might just take the motivational poster. You could probably roll those, I can imagine. Attack power sounds pretty good for the Mummy because they just kind of start off low, right? Yeah, we're looking okay, right? So maybe we can go big on investment, dude. Be willing to skip some shops, start doubling our money, right? Samurai's the only one that I haven't completed a run with, so you could take the Samurai. And you do deal damage. You seem to be a damage dealer. Maybe I should just take it. You're a different type. We have undead, and sci-fi. Kind of like having multiple types than anything else. I don't think we necessarily have a tank. Maybe the Lich Dude becomes a tank, though. With the right relics. I'm not sure about that, though. We'll do the Samurai. Ha-cha-cha-cha. Gotta love that noise. Okay. Do we think we can do this? Ooh, when Curse of Doom gets applied to an enemy, it has a 15% chance to heal, also heal the most injured roster for 100% of the amount applied. That is a really nice relic. I don't think I want to turn it down. I should definitely turn down shops where the relics suck, though. But that one sounds quite nice to me. Heal and power. I might go big into mummies here. What do you think? I might. Should you be the one that's 5% toughness, 5% toughness, cleave, regen? Let's go mummy now, I think. But maybe I should be stacking up whatever the Lich Dudes put on there. But maybe I only have 2 Lich Dudes, and it's just whatever damage the Lich Dudes take personally, right? I don't know, it's a good question. Okay, I think we focus on mummies for now. I gotta go to relic for y'all. Dude type above the Lich Dude on the roster now also stores 30% of his damage taken in the Lich Dude's thralls instead of taking that damage himself. Wait, hold on. Now stores 30% of his damage taken in the Lich Dude's thralls. Oh, I see, I understand. When a floof ball bursts, it has a 30% chance to immediately regrow and gain a stacking 30% increased healing the next time it bursts. That sounds good. This one, uncertain about. So the thralls sort of become the tank, so you'd want to give them damage reduction. So we need someone... I don't know if the floof balls are really it, or whatever you call the mutation. This sounds more defensive. I think we should take the... Well, that's also defensive as healing, right? I don't know. It's a good question. We got to make sure we get at least 15 of each again. It is a good question. But I think for now I'm going to take another mutant, and then we'll eventually start gathering like some samurai and stuff later. For now, I just want to make sure that we're looking steady. Lame. Let's get another Lich Dude now. Samurai Dude gains some deflection. 2 Samurai Dude things, huh? When he deflects, he gains 5% crit chance for 5 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. When the Samurai Dude reaches his dash target, he gains temp health. I was hoping for something a bit more aggressive here, which I guess Bamboo Dummy will kind of do it. More long term. I don't really want to give him more temp health right now, but maybe I'm crazy. It doesn't feel like the battles are slow per se or anything like that, but I want to kind of try to keep up with that. Just kind of start balancing them out now, I think. I gotta stop buying stuff. When Curse of Doom triggers, it has 30% chance to deal direct damage equal to its stored damage to 3 other random enemies split among them. Oh, it sounds so good, though. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take it. My strategy of not working too hard on the investment has been fine in the past. Okay, now we start taking some Samurai Dudes. We also got a relic for them, so sounds pretty good. Bum ba bow doo 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 doo. Alright, we're balancing, we're balancing. I love the hoo hoo. The noises from all the dudes are very fun, right? Very fun. You could put something there that's more of a tank instead of the mutant dudes, huh? Are you a tank? 10% toughness, 5% crit chance. You give someone else taunt. You can make it so the liches taunt. Are the liches a viable tank because they store the damage they take somewhere else? Does this work? I haven't started yet, so I either take you or I roll here. Is the thought. Because the star indicates if we've won a run with you. So yeah, you can make it so the liches are the taunters. It says true damage. A special type of damage that fully ignores temporary health cannot be mitigated or avoided in any way. So thrall damage is actually the 200% of the dude's max HP. Expelled damage? Spelled onto them as true damage. Okay, so actually the thralled damage that we're giving to the mutants cannot be mitigated, not from the mutant. But you could still give damage mitigation to the lich instead. Don't really love the sound of the general. What do you think? But I guess I'm going to take you. The general, yes, I want the lich dudes to be taunting, I suppose. Which means the mutants are probably going to take even more. Maybe it's fine. It's probably not a big deal. Start spreading it out here. When the dude receives healing, he gains 1% attack speed. Generally really good, right? When 20 of a mutant dude's floof balls burst, he dashes away, damaging enemies he passes through for 100% of his attack power. He gains a stacking 10% attack power for the rest of the battle. It sounds good. Also, his healing is based on his attack power. Although I think this one is generally really good. It'll come back. I don't know if there's like rarities on the relics, talismans. I always forget the term that they use here for these. We're looking pretty strong. So it's probably about time we start skipping shopperinos, huh? So general dude only applies taunt to one dude below him per. Commands a random dude of the dude type immediately below him on the roster. Blah, 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 blah. Dudes receive more healing. Yeah, I think we can skip all this. Do a big investment in the near future. The bees! I do have a healing pot. Okay, I'm going to blow it now, actually. We lost a general. One nice thing about the general's taunt is that it keeps happening. Whereas a lot of taunts just happen once and it's like a one and done. The mummies are dealing the most, but not even by much. Okay. More generals, I suppose. Okay, when a general dude uses tactical command, the target dude gains an independently stacking 15% attack power, crit chance, and cleave buff. Now heals for 20% of the target dude's max HP. Gains that amount as temporary health for himself for 4 seconds over healing. The target dude converts to temp health. That's quite nice. We need more healing? I mean, we needed more healing for that battle. Long term, I want both of these, obviously. I feel like you just take the healing for now. Okay, when the wielder heals any target, he has a chance to equal to his crit chance to also heal the most injured roster to the same amount. Pretty good on the floof mutation guy right here, right? Attaches it to a roster detonator. Burst as needed. Dudes can have up to 4 of the floofy balls. Oh, wait. I think medical license is kind of insane, though. For every 100 damage the wielder deals, he heals a random injured roster dude for 15. You move super slow, so I'm kind of concerned about the mummy. No one here is actually dealing a ton of damage, but I think long-term the samurai dude might be. So I think long-term, I think I want to do that. Now, I could really use some samurais quickly here, though, to make good use of that. Right. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, the snappers. Okay, good. No deaths. Lich or mutant. I don't know what I want more of here. Gib mutant, maybe. Bet that we can beat the gooses? I think we can bet that. I have 4 dude juices. Anyone I lose here will come back. So that's fine. Since this isn't a particularly difficult fight. We didn't even do that bad. Yeah, I think we should start feeling quite comfortable here. All dudes gain 5% crit chance. When a dude deals a damage that fails to crit, gains a stacking 10% crit damage that expires once they crit. Yeah. Most prevalent dude type in your roster gains 30% attack power. All dudes gain 2% regen. When a dude heals through regen, I think this one, I know I don't finish reading everything. It's usually because I've read it before, either today or in the past, so I don't feel the need to read the rest. It might be championship belt. I kind of feel like it is. It goes to mutant dudes right now. If it winds up going to mummies later, that's good. But mutant dude still works out. This only goes to one dude. This goes to all dudes, huh? I don't think we need ice bath. I can't decide. You don't have a lot of crit chance going on right now. Alright, give me the focus mitts. It's gonna be hard to tell, you know, what the right choice there is in particular. Panda, please. Nice. Okay. Got 1 kill on me. Definitely get some more samurais in here for sure. Z's. I think we got another dude, don't we? I think so. Dude type, that is. Let's hit go. Mummy, be careful. Come on, honey. Where are my taunts at? Let's pull up some more samurais for now. Really got to give the mummies like more walk speed. Otherwise they're gonna struggle. Oh, the bees. Oh, the bees. We got lost 2 regulars. That's part's not bad. 4 generals. Let's keep up with some more mutants for now. When a dude deflects, he gains 3% attack speed for 5 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. All dudes gain 5% block chance. We don't really have any deflect synergy. Like, we don't have deflect on everyone. Some of them have some deflect, but not even much. Okay, here comes the greed. We pass up on that shop. We hold all of our cash. And we plan to invest. Might regret that. Okay, I really needed that dude juice, it looks to me. Still down 3 mutants, which is pretty rough. Let's go for a mummy now. Okay, now I gotta lend them some relics, so we might be in a spot of trouble. It kind of seems to me. We're down 5 dudes. Okay, so I have to give up the floof balls. We kind of have to do this. When the mummy dude takes fatal damage, he damages the enemy with the most doom for 500% of his DPS. If the enemy dies, mummy dude fully heals. Gotta do it. Drop the focus mitts. That one I'm less concerned about. The mummy dude gains 30% max HP and his direct damage generates 30% more doom. Big mummy buffs here. But we are gonna be in rough shape, it looks. For a little while. Okay, don't lose anyone. Nice, nice, nice. We lost a regular dude. That I'm not concerned about. Okay. We didn't lose anyone important. Sorry, dude. Mummy or Lich? Mummy or Lich? Let's go... Kind of got to think about this a little bit. I actually don't have anything for the Liches yet, huh? Whereas I have some things for the mummies. Yeah, let's take the mummy then. Plus, we're about to get a lot more mummy-related business soon. Tell me we're good. Tell me we're good. We haven't actually seen the investment dude yet. I might have been a bit too greedy, I could foresee. Definitely more samurai now. Although I should have looked at the healing. The dude whisperer. Where is investment dude? There's the merchant. Is it business dude? Okay, I think it's business dude. Bow do 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 do. Okay. Somehow we came back even though like nothing happened. I forgot to look. Every time. More mutants, think? No, we gotta start spreading them out. Give me another Lich. We definitely want to fully train everyone here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll take an extra samurai. The Ravens. No one die. Mummy, please. Is it okay if I call you Mummy? Still gonna take another samurai dude here. Okay, we're gonna have to spend a little bit. Can we agree? Don't like that one. When a dude gets knocked out, it creates a burst of toxic. I don't like that either. Let's restock for some amount. Gained 2 dude juice. When the samurai dude reaches his dash target, gains some temp health. Yeah, we'll take that one. Do I roll again? Do I try to find another one? How greedy do we go? I think I might. Lich dude gains 30% max HP, and he taunts 6 enemies for 6 seconds when the battle starts. Sounds okay. The end of your roster gains 30% max HP. Okay, we'll take that. Those two. We could have bought more, but I'm not going to, right? But we're going to see a lot more Thrall the damage here. But I think that's okay. You can see the samurai kind of going around. Hello, kill some stuff. Okay, now suddenly that looked like really safe to me. Healing done. Samurai dudes did 1.1k. They heal better right now. I'm gonna get a lot more mummy relics soon. Okay. General dude commands dudes to taunt 2 more enemies at a time, and he deals damage around the taunter equal to 300% of his DPS split among enemies. Seems pretty good. I don't think I want to give you toughness. Attack power maybe, but we'll do megaphone for now. We're down to mummy, but that's it. So now the Lich dudes taunt at the beginning, and then they can keep taunting after that. We lost a mutant. Could be worse, though. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. All right. All right. More mutants for now. Okay, spend some money to get a food buff on someone. Toughness and attack power, crit chance and evasion, max HP and crit damage. Took that one crit thing, so crit damage sounds okay. Mutant dudes for some... Well, we'd want to give toughness to you. Attack power, maybe not so much. Yeah, the Lich dudes are very much so gonna be our tanks, so let's give you some toughness, basically, here. 10% damage reduction is what toughness will do for us. Okay. I think we got something going on. What do you think? Are these all the dude types I'm gonna have? Why did I think you got another one? Guess I'm crazy. More lich dudes. Okay. Don't die, please, anyone. Boom, boom, boo-doo-doo-da, boom. We're probably keeping up the taunts quite well here overall. We're lich dudes for now. Got 3 samurai and a lich back. Feels like we need damage now. Always need damage, but particularly now. We must find it. Okay. Finally, another general. It's been a while. We got another shop, but I'm feeling pretty good. General dude gains 20% max HP, and his tactical command targets an additional dude. Oh, I understand. Okay. Growth hormone. The mutant dude gains 5% regen. When a floofball bursts, it grants 10% healing, receive 10% attack power to its host dude. Well, this is a bit more offensive. It seems like a good relic. If it was bad relics in the shop, I would skip it. But both of those seem quite good to me. I don't really want to skip that, but I'm trying to hold some cash here. More... Should I do more generals, or... Yeah, let's just even them out to some degree. Got a lot more samurai now. Okay, looking good. Yeah, like these horses are not going down fast. But they're not killing us. Let me see here. Mutant dudes are healing. Samurai dudes are healing a lot. The mummy dudes are dealing decent damage. General dudes are dealing decent damage. Not so much as samurai, though. Okay, but now we get a bunch of stuff back. Mutant dudes. So here's the bonus. We got 2 things for the mummies. If they take fatal damage. A bunch of mummy jazz. Okay, the bees are here. We taunt a lot, so that might not be great. Although in this fight, the mummies were still taking a lot of D, huh? Too many bees. Can't taunt them all, really. That's a fight that punishes you for not having... Or for relying on taunts too much, maybe, I should say. Do I care that much about who goes first here? Not sure. We're gonna invest, baby. 2672. Let's go. It's apparently the first time I've done the big investment. That's funny. Bet the samurais will pop off soon. More generals for now. Oh, these honey badgers hurt, huh? Watch that health. Spike. All right. We haven't lost a dude in a while, huh? Another general. We got some dude juice. Strange. Oops, sorry. Bonked my mic. Didn't mean to. We are too broke for this. We got plenty of consumables, I think. Should I use anything here? I lost 1 general. Lost someone else, though. Lost an... Okay, let's use this strange spore, maybe. See if that levels us out. We're still losing some friends. Maybe just conserve the dude juice here if we can. It's looking a bit spicy. Yeah, it was a bit rough. Okay, we survived the boss fight. Let's get some more mummies in here, shall we? For the Lich, when a Thrall gains a stack of Revenant, 30% chance to gain an additional stack. Chained effect. What does chained effect mean? Can retrigger repeatedly off themselves. This sounds good. I think we're making good use of that, right? 50% of the wielder's incoming damage gets stored and spread out over 4 seconds. Now, wait a minute. Oh, God. It probably... I mean, it sounds like true damage would not work. It's expelled onto them as true damage. Special type of damage that fully ignores temp health cannot be mitigated or avoided in any way except by invulnerable targets. But does it work with bad credit? I think we should probably assume not, huh? But that would be like a really cool combo, right? 50% chance to expel it. I could give it to the Lich still. And it's actually probably very good with a big taunter, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. So at least there's that. I think it's a good offensive and defensive. I'm down 11 dudes. I'm just going to blow a dude juice here. A hot doodly juice at the beginning before anything goes too wrong. The thing is, like, 50% of the damage gets stored there, but then also 70% goes to them. Not so much to think. Let's get the mummy, shall we? Spend some money to get a relic later on. They're good relics, I believe, so we're going to go ahead and do that. So the investment dude doesn't come around for a while, right? When do I get my return on investment? I lost a samurai. Exactly. Let's get another mutant for now. Merchant dude. We'll stop by your dude ranch this round. Nothing, nothing, nothing. The dude whisperer, the relic. Smuggler dude returns. The investment comes here. That's when it gets returned. Trained dudes come back. And then you could potentially invest again there for big cash. So you kind of use that and you try to find the right balance. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Apparently I got some kind of achievement for that one. To another samurai for now. You can see the damage really spike here. You can see the store damage, and it's not that much. I don't think it would have worked. I mean, true damage, the way they make it sounds like it wouldn't work, right? I'm very curious. The dude type above the Lich Dude on the roster now also restores 30% of his damage taken in the Lich Dude's thralls instead of taking the damage himself. Samurai dude gains 20% attack power, 30% max HP, 20% deflection. That one sounds really nice. I think I'm just going to take that. So the general dude could also start storing some of it, huh? Which would be fine, I think. And eventually I'll probably get that relic. You know what I'm saying? Another general dude. I'm gonna have to lend all this stuff, right? They always give you some good relics here. Unconscious thralls have a 50% chance to revive when entering the ranch after a battle. 20% chance for a skeleton dude to be summoned when a thrall gains a stack of revenant. Ooh. Yoink. We're dropping this one, which I actually don't think I mind too much to get. When a general dude uses tactical command, the target dude gains an independently stacking 50% attack power, crit chance, cleave, 4 seconds. Sounds good. Especially since I want to have an even amount of generals and everything, right? But it's going to be a while. We lost a mutant. The samurais are good for getting to targets quickly. So you don't have to worry about run speed for them, but we have to worry about run speed from our mummies. Not certain who you take first here. I'll grab a mutant for now. Rats. Boom. Boom. Bow doo doo doo. One of the things that this game does really well, a few things. I think the UI is very good overall. I think the UI is actually very, very good. They give you all the information you could kind of ever need in the descriptions, in the UI. Sometimes it takes a little bit of work to figure it all out, I guess is how I would describe it. Because it just turns out it does... Every now and again, I'm just like a little surprised, like, oh, wow, I can find this out. Oh, I can get this information. Because most games just don't necessarily always provide some of the information I might be looking for, right? I got 2 regular dudes here. Gonna grab a couple, spread it out here. Once I have 15 of each, I have to figure out who I want to stock up on in particular. I'm actually not sure, but yeah. Like, any information you could possibly want is nearly always provided somewhere in the game, right? Mummies are dealing the most to D. Here we go, big mummies. Long term. Kind of seems cool, at least. Are these relics good enough? We do have a big investment coming back. Right? Completing this round gives a powerful relic. I do kind of like Stasis Cube. Do I need it, though? I think we're feeling pretty good here. I didn't even... Oh, I was going to say we don't have anyone unconscious, but that didn't last long, huh? Those pandas. And we're losing a few dudes here and there. That was a bit rough. It's okay, it happens, though. Mummy's got all the kills, huh? Let's get another mummy, shall we? The third dude type on your roster gains 10% crit chance. Kind of awkward, since I have a lot of... All dudes gain 2% attack power during battle per unconscious dude in your team, up to 30%. So this will work with the skeletons. So I might take that. We're down 5 dudes, though, huh? I don't really like being down dudes, huh? That's tough. I don't know if I'm really getting enough skeletons for this to make sense. But I think I'm going to take it anyway. I know we don't have that relic up and running yet. Unconscious thralls have a 50% chance, blah, blah, blah. In addition, there's a 20% chance for a skeleton to be summoned when a thrall gains a stack of Revenant. I suspect it'll be a decent amount of skellies, right? I told you I'd be back. All dudes gain 1% max HP for every $500 spent this run, stacking up to 20 times. All dudes gain a stacking 1% attack power each second during battle. Stack reset back to 0 if the roster dude gets knocked out. The coupon is quite tempting, and it's relatively early on, especially with our investments coming back. Correct, Amundo? Maybe not that tempting, though. Yeah, probably not that tempting. 1% max HP. I do plan to spend a lot of cash, but it's probably not that good right now. I went for the max HP. 20 times, so that means that 10k, right? I'd have to spend 10k. Eventually we'll hit that, no doubt. Let's get another samurai for now. 5344, baby. Rich. But you still want to invest. You want to invest the full amount. Moist preferably, but you still want to spend a little bit at the shops. I imagine this is how you do really big endless. Spread it out some more. Welcome, my friends. Okay, squad's looking pretty good. Come on, taunters. Do the thing. There's not even like a lot of guys, so it's kind of weird when I see like the generals nearly dying. Know how that works. Lich dude. Okay. When a thrall gains a stack of Revenant, it causes a necrotic explosion that deals damage to surrounding enemies. For 300% of DPS split among them. Yes. Good enough for me. When a dude gets knocked out, I don't think so, but I might roll a little bit here. I have 5 dude juices, so that's not a concern. Loyalty card. That could be really big if we actually spend a lot of cash, right? I can imagine. Force field. Rotting stake. This one sounds really good. This one I'm not as certain about. I'm going to double buy those. So we got a big increase in damage, but we still have $5,000 that we can invest. Hot dog, I say. Buy a handful of relics that feel rather meaningful, right? I don't like the consumable crap. I don't know about the rest of y'all. I don't like it. 74 crabs. Bum, 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 doo, doo, doo. Oh my god, I just saw... Look at that. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Lich dude's doing insane damage right now. What did I... Is it Spirit Bomb? It must be... Oh, wait. It'll... All right, you can just mouse over. Yo, Spirit Bomb? Hot dog, I say. Nice, and we get some good relic backs. Good relics back, I should say. Unconscious thralls. Okay, let's hit go. And now we should see some skeledudes pop in here a little bit. And you want them to die for the buff. Lost one guy. We have 4 skeletons. None of them perished, but that's okay. That one relic might have been slightly wasted then, honestly. Get another lich. Fully invest, baby! Yeah. Now, I wonder what eventually we'd want to spend down to. So now I can probably spend my money relatively freely between investments. Just pick up a relic here and there. I can imagine, instead of trying to save in betwixt, the liches are popping right now, so prioritize them a little bit. We revived someone too there, sick. Lost a mutant. Bum 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 bow doo doo doo. Okay, we're at a boss. I'm too broke. I got a free roll, but it doesn't matter. Oh man, these would have been pretty good too, huh? Oh well. You had to invest. You had to. You simply had to. Okay. I suspect at the beginning of this fight, I'm gonna want to use some items here. Namely on these bears. There's only 2 of them, so let's stun the bears to start, right? Maybe that's all we do. Get a little bit of a head start. Oh, we're losing some guys. Come on, pick it up, honey. We're losing a lot of guys here. Please, game. Strange spores. Wow, that was painful. Holy shit. That was rough. Oh my stars and stripes. Okay, then. We didn't lose any liches, interestingly. Which is fascinating. If the first direct damage a samurai dude deals after dashing is a crit, he heals for 50% of his max HP. He instantly uses Swift Pursuit, and he gains a stacking 50% run speed. Sure. Wielder gains a stacking 20% cleave during battle for every unconscious dude on your team. The wielder gains 10% attack power and 3% deflection for every nearby dude of the same dude type during battle. When the wielder takes fatal damage, he survives, equalizing his HP with the dude who has the highest HP. 2-second cooldown. Give it to the mutants, maybe? I'm kind of thinking we got 7 revives from that. I'm still going to blow a couple dude juices here to get ourselves back up. But yeah, that was rough. We could use some more, like, damage mitigation. Not so much healing, right? We're just getting kind of like one shot. It feels to me. We need ways to mitigate the damage. Okay, we will take this bet, of course. I really would rather not use items. These panda bears are rough, though, usually. Okay, we're knocking them out here. It looks like we're fine. So I wonder what it was about that one battle that was so bad. Oh, yeah. Evasion, huh? When a dude evades, 10% chance to deal direct damage to his attacker. For 100% of his DPS, this damage always crits. I haven't gold starred it, so maybe I'll take that. I do generally like the lifesteal, though, I'll admit. But yeah, again, we don't really need healing. Evasion is a way to avoid damage entirely, so that's, I think, what I should be doing. We can top each other off. It's just not getting murdered by a really heavy hitter. And that's pretty much always the problem, it feels, huh? I'm down a couple dude juices from earlier. I must recharge my dude juice. Just looking at the damage done per dude here thing a little bit. Pretty even. As well as the healing. Interesting. Okay. Cha-cha-cha. The werewolf. Uh-oh. Lost a general, lost a mummy. Okay, though. Oop, lost a couple more generals there. Jeez. The heck, dude? More mummy. Definitely just spend some money here. The dude type at the end of your roster gains 30% max HP. That sounds pretty good. When a general dude uses tactical command, he applies 10% crit exposure to the taunted enemies. That sounds quite good too, and I can afford both of these. Yeah, giving you more max HP sounds quite nice right now, since it seemed like you were getting the most dunked on during the boss fight, right? Since the thrall is kind of getting spread there. Okay. More mutant dudes. You have to lend all this stuff for sure. I don't mind the loyalty card at all for now. That's great. Samurai dude lands a direct crit. 20% chance for all samurai dudes to gain a stacking 5% crit damage buff for the rest of the battle. Yoink, 1. When Curse of Doom triggers, it has 30% chance to deal direct damage equal to short damage to 3 other random enemies split among them. We will get, when generating a football, the mutant dude has a 25% chance to generate another chained effect. The Canadian Geese. Canada Geese. Canada Goose. Whatever. I do like the chance of reviving dudes. Betwixt battles. It feels good when we get some, right? Another mummy. 15. Sick. Okay. We have 4 dead fellas here. The badges. You get a little screen shake even when your skeletons die, and that alarms me a little bit. 15 generals. Let's go. Oh boy. Oh my. Dang. That was a bit on the rougher side, huh? Lost 4 generals. Up to 15 of them now. It's just a lich dude. I only have 1 regular dude. Let's take the cheapest one. Okay. Now we have to decide who we really want to focus on recruiting, because I think we have 15 of everyone, or nearly. So who is our MVP, right? I mean, the lich dudes are clearly doing quite well. You're getting quite a few kills too, huh? Samurais feel good, right? Pretty high damage, good healing. Although, look at the mutant dudes, though, huh? Zinc Finger, someone can... I mean, they're getting buffed because of the lich dudes. Maybe we kind of just go for... Now that I think about it, do I even want the mutant dudes to be on the bottom anymore? You could kind of go in either way. Either way, I don't think it's generals. I think we kind of stop at 15-ish on them, if I were to guess. So you have 20% cleave, 5% toughness, 5% evasion, some regen. You can't obviously do it to them. You wouldn't want the generals to really be the one. You have 5% toughness, 5% evasion. You have 5% toughness, 5% evasion. You have deflection. Deflect incoming damage, taking no damage instead of redirecting it. But it doesn't affect the true damage from the enthralled. I guess I'm going to leave it. General dude gains 20% max HP, and his tactical command targets an additional dude. Good enough for me, I think. We grab, we go. Thus keeping the taunts up there a bit more realistically, I suppose. Realistically? It's not the word. Is it? Mummy samurai? Yeah, I might stick more to samurai. I think I mostly want to recruit these two if we can. Huh. You do have a on fatal damage taken thing. We do samurai. I've decided. Samurai dude gains 50% cleave. Yes, let's go. When he lands a direct hit crit, gains a stacking 2% attack power for the rest of the battle. Yoink and boink. Oh, I didn't read the other ones, but it sounded good. All right, we don't have a lot of money right now, but that's okay. Once we get, like, really late in the run, I wonder if you stop doing the full investment. I mean, I gotta actually start making use of some of these shops, right? Lich dude's looking good. Let's get another one. 20% attack speed, 5% block chance. 10% toughness, 20% run speed. Max HP and toughness. That could go quite well in mutants. I know they can't, the toughness doesn't matter, but the 20% max HP kind of does. Attack speed and block chance, though. I think I'm going to give that to the samurais. Okay. We got one big polar bear here. Boom-ba-doo-doo. As long as they attack a lich. Boom-ba-doo-doo. Let's do some more samurai. $11,000. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I've never been so rich. Never been so rich. So the next shop we really got to pop off, right? Although I think I'm not going to have my loyalty card back in time, which is kind of too bad. More mummies over you. Wow. Lost a general, huh? Watching death rattle a little bit here, out of curiosity. General's not looking too bad. Damn it. Let's do more liches in particular, I think. When a dude gets knocked out, his skeleton gets summoned as a skeleton. Dude. When any dude gets knocked out, all dudes gain 20% crit chance. With those skeletons, it's probably quite good. Can we agree? Gravestone I'm not that intrigued by. Although it makes it sound like even if it's a... Wait, we should take that. Even if it's a skeleton. Mutant dude gains 15% toughness. When a floofball bursts, it grants 10% toughness, 30% cleave to its host dude. Yoink. General dude gains 20% toughness and attack power. Yoink. I think I'm going to buy a dude juicer too here as well. All dudes gain some regen. When a dude heals through regen, he has 20% chance to throw a dagger at a random enemy. Should I just buy like everything here practically? Not splitting headache though. Any dude with temp health for less than 25% of his max HP will siphon some from other dudes who have extra to spare. Sure. What do you think? Right about there? So we can invest a healthy amount? Okay, let's try that. I could have bought less and just started investing half, maybe. We could have considered that. I just want to... I don't know, though. We invest a little bit more each time, maybe. Is the plan here, right? Investment profit, 85.44. I mean, we're looking pretty good, right? Why aren't things dying? Well, we don't even really seem to be in danger, either. I'm here as samurai. I guess I'm going to focus on samurai now. Who's getting the... Never mind, actually. Never mind that. When a samurai dude lands a crit. Yes. Dude has 25% chance to get another. Okay. All right. Yeah, more samurais. I think that relic that we just picked up for them should be pretty sexy. Yeah, look at that. 45, 50 stacks of this. To increase their crit damage, that might be sexy. Yeah, there we go, my samurais. Do I need more mutant dudes for the sake of the liches? Not necessarily, maybe. Might go mummies. I'm gonna fully invest again. Again, maybe I should be doing only the half investment right about now. And just keeping like a baseline of money. Once you get to like 10K or something. Not sure. I can see that being a strategy, though. More liches for now, still. All right, come on. There's not a lot of guys to taunt here. Let's make sure no one perishes. Okay. Samurais and liches, I think, is what I've chosen to focus on if we can. Can't afford anything here in Forge. I don't think I'm that enthralled by anything here anyway. Really would rather not spend any symbols here because we actually don't have that money. Lost a mummy right away. My skeletons are dying, but that's okay. That's actually good, if anything. Crit damage on the samurais are popping. We're looking good. Just lost one little mummy at the start. Let's go, baby. Let us go. And samurais, top of the damage, top of the healing. Let's go, let's go. Okay. I think I'll even recruit more samurai over it. Lich Dude taunts 5 enemies for 5 seconds when his enthrall damage pulses. Before the damage pulse, he also siphons as much HP from his thralls as possible. Does that one sound doesn't sound that useful for us? Maybe because we have the generals. Huh. They're never in danger, is the thing. Living Hand sounds actually relatively reasonable to me. But I don't know, is 40% cleave good? It sounds good. Let's take the cleave, huh? Wielder gains some deflection. When he deflects, he has a 20% chance to gain 30% attack power for 2 seconds. So it's just the general or the mummy here. Wielder grants temporary health for 25% of his max HP to a random injured roster dude. Dudes adjacent to the wielder on the roster gain 1% crit chance, 1% evasion for every 2 wielders attacking up to 10 times. That sounds really good, actually, for the general. That way you can give that to the samurai dudes. Right? Oh, please. There we go. 7% crit and evasion. I'll need some more generals, though. Stacks up to 10 times, right? So I need 20 to maximize that. And I'll probably do that. Yeah, I think I will. Sounds good to me. I think I avoid the mutant dudes. We'll take the relic in a little while here. Kind of broke, though. This definitely makes things a bit spicier in terms of trying to figure out the proper balance of spending and investing. Because you need to basically skate on the edge of death as much as possible, preferably. You don't want to spend money on dude juice or anything, though, that's for sure. You can see all the black parts just completely fill up there, which is interesting. Bum, 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 bum. Embalming Salt. When Curse of Doom triggers on an enemy, there's a 20% chance for all its sword damage to be copied to another. You can only afford one. I'll take that one. Don't mind if I do. Okay, looking good. We could definitely use holding on to some consumables here because we do not have many for the final fights. Kablam. I feel like, is it possible to run out of relics? I feel like it's possible. I might not even read these. I'll just read the ones that we're getting. Dude type above the Lich Dude on the roster now also stores. Okay, we read that one. When a floofball bursts, it deals damage equal to 50% of its host dude's attack power, split among surrounding enemies. Okay, yeah, we'll just grab this. So the generals are going to get some thralled damage as well. Huh. Fascinating, huh? Samurai dudes popping. Locking. I would like to get up to 20 generals, I think, still. I think that's Is it overtaking the samurai? Maybe not overtaking the samurai. Maybe I should have taken the samurai there. Whenever it's anything else versus a general, we take a general. Boom, boo, doo, 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 doo. Okay, Lich dude, let's go. Kind of just glancing around here. The Riz. Tax break has been maxed out for a while now, it seems. Okay, more samurai. We'll just take the cheapest. Am I gonna take the cheapest ones here? Actually, no. I don't think I will. I'm not starting the mutant dudes. Should you? I don't know. I'll do samurai. Not sure there. One Lich dude over there. Guys. Please. Boom, 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 boom. You can see the samurai all burst towards the enemy there. Yeah, the mutant dudes might not be that good. They're obviously taking the most damage because of Enthrall by like a landslide. But I don't think that necessarily means we need more of them, as far as I can tell. Cha-cha-cha. All dudes gain some deflection. Leave damage down. Might just restock this. You get thrown, huh? Man. 2 skeletal dudes are summoned when battle starts. When a dude taunts, there's a 5% chance he pierces into the world and summons a skeletal dude. Well, we're doing a lot of taunting. How do we do that? Which might increase the... Oh gosh, I don't know where it is. For every, like, dead dude, we get an attack power buff. It might help in that sense. I have 5 rolls here. Dude type at the end of your roster taunts. Definitely not. Definitely not. When a dude takes damage that drops his HP below 30%, gains 100% cleave for 3 seconds. Not that convinced. Any dude with no dudes near him will get knocked out, teleported to a new location near a random dude, and instantly revived to his prior HP. Undiscovered. I don't think there's a downside to this, but I'm also not 100% sure. The angry crabs. Oh my god, look at that. Jeez. More Lich dudes out of those, I think. 15% chance to earn 100% increased payout after winning a battle. 0.5% chance to gain 50% attack power, 90% toughness for 2 seconds once per battle cooldown. For every dude, huh? When a dude gets thrown... I haven't taken the vault, apparently. Alright, that's the only reason I'm taking it, but I don't really feel like it's worth it, particularly at round 92. I guess we'll see. Do I see more investment dudes in Endless? We might not, so it might be a good reason to just spend at the end there. 2 more Liches. 15K, let's go. $17,000 now. Our investment profit is practically the same as our fight winnings now. I actually lost some dudes. Okay. More Liches. A couple of samurai. Some dog-sized rats. Black bar is insane there. It's kind of terrifying in some ways. This is triggered 3 times, apparently. Samurai dude's absolutely popping. More Liches in the meantime. Here we go. Mutant dude gains 20% attack speed, and he generates 4 flute balls immediately when the battle starts. Yoink. Mummy dude has a 25% chance when dealing direct damage to blind the target, increasing its miss chance. Yes. Might even take that. Oh, please. I hit dismiss instead of buy. Maybe not the dude juice, though. Let's restock. Merely grant some meteors. When a dude gets knocked out, 50% chance to revive. We'll take it. Ah, it's undiscovered. Should I just take it? I don't like it. I do have some meteors in this particular moment, though, I guess. Huh? No burner phone. Samurai arrives at his dash target. He gains an independently stacking 20% attack power buff. Yo, that's insane. Like Living Hand finally, after all that. I actually have a lot of health potions, so I'll do that too. Wait, no, whoops. I thought it was the relic. Never mind. Battle standard. All dudes gain some crit chance. Yes, all dudes gain life steal. Sure. It's probably about time I use pocket dice to roll. Apparently I have taken that. Yoink. Yoink. So we don't actually invest again. Okay. I'm noticing. When a general dude uses tactical command, the target dude gains an independently stacking 10% toughness. Yeah. Third dude type in the roster. It goes to the general. Can I adjust that in a sense? No. Not really, no. I'll still give it. Would have been nice. No strange spores. Splitting headache. Universal healthcare, sure. Use my last pocket dice. Might restock actually here. Definitely not black sheep. Guess we'll buy the padded helmet. Okay, one more. Lich Dude gains 30% max HP and Revenant now grants an additional 5% attack power and 1% crit chance. Yo. Every dude of the same family. We have 2 warriors, 2 undead, so it's actually pretty solid. Up to 20%. It's the mutant dudes that don't get that much, I guess, though, right? But look how much health the Lich dudes have now. That's insane. All right. We spent. Let me tell you. This is look at how many relics we have. It does make me wonder, are we going to run out to some degree eventually here? Maybe. Probably not before we lose, but this has to be the most relics I've ever had, right? It's gotta be. I should probably look at the stats now, because we got a lot of relics, and we should see if, like, anyone's gotten much better or something, right? We're getting a lot more skellies now, and they are dying, which is good. How are we looking here? For damage done, Samurai's still on top. Lich Dude's looking good. Mummy's not doing that hot, sadly. I think the lack of... Although they get a lot of kills, huh? That must be because of the Doom mechanic, if I were to guess. We're kind of effective in that way. Interesting. I don't think we want more general... Oh, wait, we do, right. Because we want to get to 20 if we can. Okay, we came back with even more relics now. Kablang. Alright, so now the general is supposed to store some enthralled, I believe. The dude type above the Lich Dude on the roster now... Oh, no, wait, I understand now. The generals put the damage they take... I misunderstood that one. They will also give damage to the mutant dudes. Alright, that's fine. Maybe good? Maybe. I can't tell. Like, I guess it all works out. Look at this crit damage buff down here. Stacking and stacking and stacking. It goes crazy. We want to get the generals to 20, and then we can stop. We might not have enough mutants. Maybe. Are we there? 20 generals on the dot. We get another shop here. When battle starts, all dudes gain 30% attack power. Sounds good. And it decays over time. Bottled lightnings. I do kind of like bottled lightning. But I don't think so. Aha. Curse of Doom triggers. All mummy dudes gain a stacking 2% attack power for the rest of the battle. Pretty good. The dude type at the top of your roster gains attack power. You could give that to the mummy. Seems like you might as well take this one, though. Okay. Ready. Let's slow it down and use a big meteor here to help ourselves out. Maybe I should have made sure I was targeting the 2 biggest gorillas there. Just want to get a head start. Maybe we get some kills early on, right? Is sort of my thought. But I don't know. It's looking fine. We're losing lots of skeletons, which is good again. Some of those gorillas are finally going downtown. Looks pretty safe to me. Okay, now we go back into the mummies. There's still some stuff here, huh? For 5 seconds. Well, taunting is kind of good because I think it brings more skellies in, huh? For the damage 12, he also siphons as much HP from his thralls as possible. Do I want to do that? I don't know if I want to do that. Moves HP or temp HP from an ally to yourself. Does not count as damage or healing. I mean, I think I might just take time sink. I guess I haven't discovered this one and it would be tough. I feel like it could be bad. Am I crazy? I don't know if I need to taunt more. Maybe, though. That's like a lot of taunting. All right, just take it. So we're giving this to the mummy. Ooh, gains 40% run speed. Every 4 seconds, he dashes to the furthest enemy from himself. That sounds actually pretty good. When he takes damage that drops him below 30% HP, he gains 10 health for 50% of his max HP. Okay, let's go ADHD on the mummies because they have very low run speed. Okay, we're nearly there. Let's hope that we're just fine here, right? Go ahead and kill my skeleton. See if I care. I wonder if that'll make the mummies look a lot better now. I don't know. Is that's not temp health, so what is the light blue bar exactly? Not really sure. Take a look here. Lich dudes and samurai dudes on the top for D done. Lich dude prevented a lot of damage. Okay. More samurai. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Resilient, huh? Crit avoidance. That's probably quite bad for us, huh? I can imagine. We gotta save our items for the goat. I'm feeling kind of good about this for Endless, but I don't actually know. I may have spent a little too much money on rolling in that one shop, huh? Maybe we didn't need... We could have saved a little bit of cash. I'd spent, like, all my pocket dice, mostly, though. I didn't go too crazy, I think. Yeah, I have no regrets in fully investing. Maybe I even overspent a little bit and could have had some more cash. Hey, we got a payout there. More samurai. Another dude juice. Bum, 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 ba-dood. Oh, I just realized we're only at 1 time speed. Sorry. Oh my, that looks scary. That is terrifying. I was wondering why the battles felt slow. It's like, oh man, am I missing damage? Definitely more samurai. A lot of lightning is nice. Again, I mostly just want to make sure we get the win here so that we get to unlock them all for tier 2. All right. Very nice. More liches for sure. Liquid courage. We gain 10% toughness. We'll take that. I think I skipped the Mobius strip, though. Takes damage and brings HP below 50%. He heals. When a dude gets knocked out. It does include the Skeleties. I'm still not impressed by it. 5-second cooldown, huh? I think I'll take that. We can get one more thing. Take the Rage Bait. I noticed... It's interesting that we got offered the Mobius strip again so soon. Could we be running out of relics? The goat, are we ready? Let's just use this right away. We blew that one too. No one died from the maneuver, which is kind of shocking because I feel like that typically happens. It's only the big guy left now. Come on, heal those mummies. We lost one samurai. Oh, we lost a dozen mummies all at once. Maybe it's time to meteor again. Oh my god, my mummies. My mummies. Well, we lived. Let's go, baby. Another win in the books, but how far can we go into endless? It definitely feels better. A bit better than my average run. Too bad about the mummies, I guess, but... Continue. Let's see. Definitely more samurai. We're down quite a few dudes here. I'm gonna fully res them because I have so many dude juices, right? Okay. Let's see what we can do now, baby. Can we do better? I don't remember what my PB is the only problem. Maybe the game will tell me. I'm not sure. Ba-bum-ba-dum-bum, ba-bum-ba-dum-bum. Definitely more samurai here still. Stack them up. Yeah, it doesn't mention anything at top. I know that we still visit, I think, some shops or something. We get relics on occasion still in endless mode, but just not as often, I think? Something like that. Samurais are popping. Mummies are basically equivalent. Mutants are actually doing okay, huh? It might be time to take some more mutants here, just so there's more damage that's spread out, I guess. Instead of it stacking up into only 15 of them. That's my only other thought there, because it could be too many... I don't know, the liches... I don't know, would you want more liches, though, then? Huh. Probably won't take more mutants in the future. I'm not certain what to think there, though. Boo-doo-boo. Boom-bum-ba-doo. We're getting the crit chance thing super, like, it's always up now, because there's killing all these skeletons constantly. Apparently, I got an achievement. Have a dude reach 1,500% crit damage in a battle, because we have 238 stacks from Hachimaki. Well, that sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, let's just keep going with more liches here, I think. Here we go. We also get a free roll. When any dude lands a crit, well, we are critting a lot. I can't afford 2 here as well, so that's fine. So I think I'm going to take that, even though I don't necessarily love it. Living Will, huh? I don't love the burner phone thing. If I take this now, does it get a gold star? I actually don't know. It should be Living Will, though. Methinks. It does. I think it counts the skeletons again. And so we get some heals from Living Will. As if it's going to be that much, I don't know. What is that? Ruckus. It's an interesting sound effect now. I mean, no one's dying still. Looking pretty hot and spicy. Living Will triggered 191 times. And look at how many saves from smelling salts for you. KO'd. You can see the healing from Living Will there. It's not that impressive, so it probably wasn't necessary, but that's okay. More samurai. Let's go. I don't know when I start blowing stuff here. Or have one, though. Take one. I should probably buy meteors since I buffed them. If we see them at the shop. All dudes gain... Oh, all... No, sorry. I thought it was all dudes for a second. It's all mummy dudes gain 2% attack power for the rest of the battle. Okay. Yet the mummies are still not that great. I guess they have their quality of helping to finish a lot of dudes, right? I assume these bees will sting quite badly. Oh, boy. Watching the health bars there, right? So now the stored damage trinket, I think we gave them, that you attach to them, is actually doing a lot of work here. It looks to me. It wasn't always doing that. Whenever the reddish health bar didn't really come into play, I think that meant that it wasn't totally fruitful, but now it might be actually quite meaningful. Damage prevented. Toughness. Bad credit. I don't know. A lot of damage prevented there, though. More samurais. Round 113. Keep it going. Oh, you can see it, yeah. We lost a mummy randomly. We lost 2 mummies. Hello, taunters. Smelling salts. So the skelly sometimes come back from that. Lost 3 mummies. Sure, that's fine, right? Got another mummy in here. No shop for us. 10 demon goats. How bad are we talking here? They actually don't seem too bad at a glance. Like, watching the health bars, they seem quite timid. Easy peas. More liches. Okay. An O-dang button. When a dude takes fatal damage, 20% chance to shock a nearby enemy for 100% of his DPS as direct damage, then survives by teleporting away. You can save... Another Mobius strip is being offered, huh? Which is interesting. I can't afford 2. Okay, so I think we do... that. I guess I'm gonna buy the O-dang button. It works on the skeletons, but I don't know if I'm that excited. Do you take the bean burrito or do you roll? I don't think I want that. Let's hit a restock. 10% damage. Let's see. When a dude deflects, he gains 3% attack speed for 5 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. Real question is if the liches have deflection. They don't. So that doesn't feel good to me. Is it just healing received, or do you roll again then? I think I roll again. I can buy this meteor. I'm gonna buy this just to say that I did, but I don't like it. Down 3 mummies. Down 4 mummies now, actually. Yeah, that was not a meaningful shot. We lost a general there, too. Another mummy. Might blow a dude juice outside of this combat, I can foresee. Maybe. We're on to a 6th row of relics here, by the way. Sorry, I just want to take a screenshot. Oh my god, it lagged the game to hell. You dude's actually not looking too bad, huh? Interesting. Okay. Toxic gas, huh? Guess not much to think about here, obviously. Seeing how long Papa can last. I considered the dude juice, but I changed my mind. Oh my, look at the stored damage here. Uh-oh. Blew an item. Uh-oh. Blow another item. We're losing them. Oh no! Looks like it's gonna be GG. Losing too many dudes here. Actually, it might not be GG. Might not be GG. I'm gonna blow a lot of items here. Okay, I think we sit on that. Whoa, wow. Usually you just get steamrolled once it starts, right? Wah, wah. All but 5 dudes. Rezzed there. If I blow this, I'm gonna blow it. Judging from the last round, I assume this is gonna be rough. Might be better, though. Slowly but surely. Lost a samurai, just one, though. Oh, lost a general. Come on, keep it up. Kill those werebears. Look at the insane crit damage from the samurais. And no wonder. The longer the battle, the more damage you're gonna deal. Leave looking better and better, huh? Cha-cha-cha-cha. Okay. I'm down 7. Should I just do juice? I think we just do juice here. I'm going to immediately strange spores there. I lost some dudes right away. I'm going to go ahead and drop a healing pot here too. Drop another healing pot. Strange spore again because we're losing many dudes. Whoops. I think that might be it. Start blowing the dude juice then. This might be the end. Come on. One more survival. Let's go. Come on. Squad, let's go. I lost my first mutant in a long time. It must be like cleaves or some kind of AoE damage that is getting us at the end here, right? Because the taunting should be keeping up. The taunting should be keeping up. You know what I'm saying? 118 complete. No way we complete the next one, though. I don't have any items. No shot. No shot. Ain't no way, dude. Maybe? But maybe. Only lost a few. It's not a steamroll. Come on. Keep it alive. I think we got a W on our hands. Ugh, keep losing little bits here and there, though, which sucks. Barely killed any of these bees. And the store damage is still absolutely piling up, but it doesn't seem to matter. It's just the AoE damage, so how would you... What relics could I have taken that could help prevent that? I don't know. There is the cleave down damage. Give me a shop here, would you? Yes! Okay. It's getting too expensive, though. Gotta buy that. I'm gonna have to use it. We need to roll here, too. We're seeing a lot of the same items here now, or... Trinkus, that's for sure. You do have some deflection, I think. I think you gain it from something else, maybe. But what? I'm thinking of samurais. So it could help prevent samurai damage. Or rather, buff attack speed of the samurais. I mean, we're getting a lot of knockouts. Maybe Bean Burrito is okay? Taking both. Okay, let's take one and restock. Memento Mori. Get 2 burner phones. I really want to buy this to use right now. I think we're running out. Ooh, here we go. Here's the deflection, and then we get another dude juice on top of that. Now I'll take the deflection thing. Thank you very much. Blow all my dude juice all over these animals. My mummies, no! My mummies! Mummy! I'm actually losing liches for the first time here, too. I barely killed anything. We've lost most of our squad. Come on, baby. You can do it. Hold it together. We're just not getting the kills. We have 1 mummy. Hang on, little guy. I can't believe we haven't just immediately lost at this point. Are we pulling it back somehow? We've barely killed anything still. Well, we haven't lost anyone in a while either. Which is fascinating. For some reason, the Hachimaki is not really going up that much. Maybe because we just don't have all of our samurai yet. Back up. Living Will is absolutely popping here. Look at the number of deaths from our skeletons. I think we might actually survive, but it might take 1,000 years for this to happen also. I mean, we're getting there. It's happening. I think it's happening. Don't ask me how. Come on, Hachimakis, stack up. Yes. Yes, the kills are coming in. The number of stacks here. Look, 500 skeletons were summoned. And they pretty much all died. Holy crap. Astonishing. I got a bunch of achievements for that one. Because I prevented 3 million damage in one. Wow. Skeleton dudes, 507 KO'd. Insane. I have no mummies left. I don't know, I took a general. Alright, well I got no items. Go on. You know what to do. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. I was gonna say, I'm kind of hoping we just go at this point and not take forever. Round 121 we made it to, though. Let's go, baby. Yo, the samurai actually averaged a very high DPS because of Bean Burrito. That was a cool run, though. All right, there we go. I think it's finally time we can go to tier 2 for the next video, right? There are some dudes we haven't seen at all, but we got a bit more ample choice here right now, and eventually tier 3, hopefully, right? I think we got to try it out, but that was really fun, and it was a bit more interesting with the investment, so thank you for that tip, everybody. Thank you so much for watching it as well. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what I asked for. If you want to see more of the game, make sure you let me know. I felt like I had something else to say, but I forgot. See you later.